Hi all, welcome to round number 4 of the F1 2016 Manor career mode. We are at Sochi. Sochi is relatively new in the F1 calendar, guys, and it's a track I'm not 100% familiar with. I'm still getting used to it. Going over our respective tasks for it. We get obviously the track acclimatization, we get the tyre management, and then we get the qualifying pace program, but you also obviously get your team objectives, which actually change quite often, which would be more if the key 3 changed every say race. It would be more enjoyable, I feel, because doing track acclimatization, tyre management and qualifying pace program, if you're having to do that every race, it gets a bit stale, I'm afraid. But we've got the target of 385, which I would imagine I should beat quite comfortably, because Russia's a very easy track to get to grips with, I feel, and I quite enjoy Russia. I enjoyed it last year. I wasn't too great round it last year, but when it came to doing careers, I was quite happy with it. And we've already achieved first team objective, which is top speed, which is quite easy there, and we've got a solid start. Went a bit wide there, but I'm not going as fast, which kind of maybe says it all. But we're purpling quite a lot, which is good. Chaining quite well. The chaining 5 corners, I'm sure it's 5 corners in a row. So that's always quite a popular one that you get popping up. But obviously for this qualifying, for this practice and the team objective, we don't have it. But let me know in the comments as well, guys, how you feel the career is going. Obviously we're still on expert, and after 3 races we had an okay race in Australia. We've had a very impressive 3rd in Bahrain, and then we had a decent points finish in China. So if expert seems to be the fair difficulty to stick with, then I'll stick with expert. And I'm enjoying the 25%. I feel I'm not too. I'm not saying, I wouldn't say bored, because that's kind of harsh. It seems quite consistent to enjoy. But so let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of it all, and obviously smash the likes and sub to the channel if you're new, and follow me on Twitter at GZLegend, guys. Not been saying that much in the videos because I'm just letting this pan out. So we're going in to the final bin, guys. We've smashed the purples, we've rocked it home with 535. 525 was the purple target. So solid practice session there. Really looking good. Lots of resource points, which is going to help massively in terms of where we improve next. So 508 resource points, that's going to be a good tally. And we have a new rival. After beating Verheyen, this will be interesting. Who are we getting for a new rival? And it's Daniel Ricciardo. You serious? We're getting somebody we ain't going to beat. Come on, be realistic, game. I know we're doing well, but I wouldn't have gave us Ricardo. I'd have gave us more somebody from like Williams or Haas.
Just letting you know that we've had the team.
So this is really it's an unrealistic rival, so it's not going to be ideal. Qualify 19 for higher, qualify above Ricardo ain't going to happen, and beat Verheyen. So from there, guys, we're going to do our R&D. We're going to focus on the chassis weight, mainly because that's given us a good boost, and that would put us ahead of Sauber on the vehicle performance comparison. But we've had a couple upgrades on the we've had a couple on the fuel, 1 on the engine, so we're looking good, guys. So qualifying, I would say if we can get anywhere solid, I will be happy. Obviously, what we find with Russia especially, this is one of these tracks where for the first sector, guys, you can genuinely be P1, doesn't matter what team you are. You can P1 it for the first sector. It's one of those tracks, and I just don't know why. Doesn't matter what kind of setup you put on, I've noticed. But we're, as I say, we're proving the point. We're down to now P6. That's just because of going wide. We've got a horrible line there, and that's why we're now all the way down in 18th, 19th. Jeez, oh. We've made a few places back on one corner, but it's a very fast track, Sochi. And hopefully we can do a bit of the business here and see if we can get a good qualifying. I know I'm not going to beat Ricardo, as a rival. That's never going to happen. He'll just trump. It'll take a few races to beat me. But there'll be some races I might do better than him. Maybe say like certain sectors, or I might beat him in a race, but I'm not going to out qualify him. I'm not going to out race him always. He's too good a driver, in all honesty, in the game especially. So we're up to 8th. We're doing well. We've recovered quite well. If we hadn't made that first sector mistake, who knows where we might be. And we've made another mistake. We're down in... Jesus, it's like a yo-yo, to be honest. It's so... This just shows how inconsistent you can be on bends and you lose positions right away. You could easily be in the top 5 or top 8, but we are qualifying in 12th. I will take 12th. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Could have been a lot better if we had been a bit more consistent around a few of the bends, but I feel 12th is solid enough. Ricardo qualified in 5th, which I was never going to really beat, but Hamilton, Rosberg, Vettel top 3, Kvyat's 8th, another highlight to point out. The Hondas are Button and Alonso are 15th and 16th, and Verheyen in 19th, so we're doing not too bad. Right, so race strategy guys, super soft, then the soft, seems the best way. 22 minutes and 16 is a rough target. So let's see how we do guys. Starting in 12th, we've got Hulkenberg in front, Perez to her, and we're off. And we have a decent enough start. Sainz hasn't got it strong in that Toro Rosso. But, oh, that was a bit hair raising. That was a bit... I think I've been hit at the back. And it gave me a little speed boost. And oh, that was a bit hairy. That was a... Oh, Jesus. That was a bit hairy. Now, I don't know what on earth... I think everyone got hit there, to be honest. In some capacity. That was a bit hairy. But enough of that, we're focusing on what we've got up ahead. We're going to try and take Verstappen. We've got the pace to be... Oh, we've got him! We've got him! Get in your beautiful car. I don't think I hit him, he didn't hit me. So we've done well. We've got Vettel up ahead guys. Can we... I know I'm not going to take him because the Ferrari has got a lot of pace. And this is different to Bahrain. Bahrain's more my kind of track. Russia's not, but we're going to give him a push. We'll see if we can catch him. So we'll find out how roughly behind 7/10. That's not. Oh, try to sneak down his inside. Oh, we got him! We got him! Get in! How did we manage that? How did I? That was luck. That was more luck than judgment, to be honest. That was just the right kind of bearing down, and I don't know how I pulled that off. Raikkonen, I'm coming from that. The Finn's always very... I went a bit corner, yeah. I hate the last bend, I'm always bad for it. It's always the last bend, I don't know why. Always misjudge the angles. Bearing down on Raikkonen. Obviously there's a bit of a gap. But it's interesting how there's a bit of a gap from second to first. It's quite a gap. I don't know if it's Hamilton or Rosberg in second. I've not been able to quite see it yet. But looking at the gap between the top 5, you've got the 2 Mercedes, then you've got Raikkonen, then you've got a Manor. A Manor in 4th guys, he's outperforming everything. Then Vettel. And then I'm going to assume, and then there's a bit of a gap by the looks of it to everyone else, and I think that's all because of that first corner incident. That's my personal opinion. First corner just kind of dictated it all. But if this is just going to be the kind of story of this race where it's not going to be the most exciting, then we'll be sitting in the top 5 for the rest of the race and just have to just drive. Obviously we'll not be in the top 5 once we've came out the pits, we'll be maybe down bottom of the grid. But going on this basis, this could be a very uneventful race. Right, coming into the 3rd lap guys, let's not corner cut this time. Nope, we've not. But we've done a 142.2, which is not bad actually. Only half a second off Vettel's pace, and he's about to go and take us. And to be honest, I don't think I'm going to complain about that. Let him take me, and I'm not going to have any moments. I might try and get him here, but yeah, the Ferrari's way too quick there. Oh well. So coming into the last lap, guys, the final few bends now. This has just been an absolute uneventful race. We've had, as I said, I knew it wasn't going to be too eventful once we kind of took the pits, and it was just a case of taking positions back. But we're going to finish in 5th, guys. Wish it was a better race, to be honest, but I'll take 5th. Top 5 pretty much kept their places throughout, and it was just mid-table battling since then. So Ricardo in 6th, but Rosberg won it from Raikkonen, Hamilton 3rd, Vettel was 4th, I was 5th, Ricardo 6th, Jenson Button in 7th, Bottas in 8th, Hulkenberg 9th, Sainz in 10th, so he's ended up the points. Grosjean was 12th, who hit me, I believe, in the first bend. Verheyen was 14th, he had a good race, to be honest. And Alonso was the only retiree, he had a mechanical fault. I think there was an issue Alonso and Button had, and it kind of caused a bit of a gap. But the first bend was all that really happened, guys. You can see the collisions. But keeping 6th with 27 points, which is a very good tally after 4 races. So hope you enjoyed this, guys. Remember to smash the like, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at JesusLegend, and I'll see you all later.